Hey everybody, a while back I had done a video, I think I titled it The Effects of Fluoride on Developing Children or something to that effect. And I had said that we were going to take some action on it at that time, but I wasn't quite sure what that action would be. And 6 months, shortly after that we ended up getting this big Berkey water filter, and so we've been using it for about 6 months now. And I think I have a little more to add to the conversation on YouTube, at least in this prepper community. Looking at some of the videos that are up about this, people just focus on the being able to remove contaminants like microbial contaminants or whatever from water if they were in some sort of disaster. What these people don't talk about or really talk heavily about is that you can get another water filter, an additional water filter to add on to the black water filters to also pull out fluoride and arsenic. And so that fluoride and arsenic removal process, it's always going to be an extra process with any water filtration system. And in this case, what'll happen is the big black filters in the Berkey, these big ceramic black filters, are going to pull out a lot of the heavy metals and pretty much everything but arsenic and fluoride. And then, here's another one of the black filters. And then these white filters screw on, so these black filters are in the top container, and these white filters are in the bottom, so the water goes through the first filter and then down into the second filter. And so this first filter is pulling out heavy metals, and then this one's going to add a little bit of aluminum back in, but it's less aluminum than even like cooking with an aluminum pan or drinking soda or whatever out of an aluminum can. And so it's not really a concern for me, especially because the first filter is pulling aluminum out, but there's a small amount of aluminum oxide, I believe, that reacts with the arsenic, or the arsenic and fluoride run through it and then are pulled out through that process. Either way, that's, I guess, the number one reason why we went with this system was to pull out the fluoride from the water. As a side effect, we've also gotten better tasting coffee out of it. If you run your water through this thing, all the chemicals should be gone, and your coffee does taste way better. Another thing with this one is I have a really close friend in another state, and her and I were going back and forth trying to figure out what the best solution for this would be. She had known some people that were pulling basically everything out of their water with a reverse osmosis system along with some filters. I think it's the system, the reverse osmosis system you can find at Costco. But what she was, her issue with it or whatever was basically the cost. And it ended up being, I think if you did the install yourself for that under the sink system that they sell at Costco, it would be cheaper. But the advantage with this one is, A, you're not messing with the plumbing under your sink, B, it's portable, and C, if the power goes out, you can still use this, and you can still use it to, you can say run your water, if it's really contaminated water or whatever, you can run it through a bunch of t-shirts or whatever to get some of the particulate matter out, and then run it through this to get it one step cleaner or a lot cleaner in that case. But so this is what we decided to go with. It's been working great for us. The one caveat that I would have for this one is when you first get it, especially with these white filters, is prime them first by using these thick washers that come up with it. Hold it onto the faucet and force the water through for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then do it in the other direction, and then maybe in the other direction again. There are direction indicators on these white ones, so you want the water to go from the top and then down, following the chevron that's on it. But yeah, if you have any questions about it or whatever, feel free to let me know. If I post any links to it, it's not like I'm getting any referrals or anything. This is entirely my own opinion, especially because I live in the state of Minnesota and you can't get any money through referrals anymore after the law that our state just passed. Or most companies have pulled out of our state because of that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye. Hey everybody, a while back I had done a video, I think I titled it The Effects of Fluoride on Developing Children or something to that effect. And I had said that we were going to take some action on it at that time, but I wasn't quite sure what that action would be. And 6 months, shortly after that we ended up getting this big Berkey water filter, and so we've been using it for about 6 months now. And I think I have a little more to add to the conversation on YouTube.